we're joined now by Chris Lewis, President and CEO of Public Knowledge. Chris, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Facebook, they say they'll pay this historic fine, but is that enough, Chris, to sway public opinion and regain the public's trust?
Well, I think we need to see more. This is the largest fine that the FTC has ever levied, but it's great that we also have the Department of Justice coming out with this review that they're just beginning and will probably take a while. And that's important because these concerns that we are hearing about dominant digital platforms goes beyond just one or two companies. It really comes down to the market effects, the network effects that digital platforms have and their ability to actually serve as gatekeepers against competition.
I like what you just said about being beyond one or just two companies. Can you give us some other examples of different types of privacy violations some of the other tech giants are guilty of?
Sure. So, yeah, we've heard about the Facebook fines, and that was regarding their violation of a FTC consent decree around protecting privacy. But there's been numerous concerns across the tech sector from telecom companies giving away information around location and their users, various data breaches like the Equifax data breach. And so this is why we're advocating public knowledge, and folks across the country are advocating for a comprehensive privacy bill that really strengthens the ability for the federal government to protect consumers' privacy, but also to set limits and rules around how data is collected.
On the antitrust question, do you think these Silicon Valley tech companies have become monopolies, Chris?
This is really why we've been asking for a DOJ review. The DOJ has experts in antitrust, and we need them to do the work to determine which companies are monopoly and how. Each digital platform has a different business model. They have different services, and it's important that this review does the proper analysis to determine when they are conducting anti-competitive practices.
Chris, we have less than a minute left, but I want to ask you, what about the concerns of bias? A lot of Christian and conservative groups say that they're censored. Even Google's algorithm search is accused of being biased. Do their criticisms have merit?
This is another reason why a review is merited. Even if there was an antitrust enforcement that broke up a tech company, which we've heard some politicians say is necessary, that still doesn't get at the concerns around content moderation, fairness, and due process for just average Americans when they post material and content online. And so we need to look at the power that a platform has and how we can ensure and we believe through rules, we can ensure that everyone is treated fairly with what they post. So that means different types of non-discrimination rules would be warranted. And so this review is really important so that we get a full breadth of the analysis of the entire sector.
All right, Chris Lewis, CEO of Public Knowledge, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.